Okay, we have a quorum here. I don't know if Lynn's yet or not. I don't see him, but that's okay. We have a quorum. Ashley, Dean, and Rick are here. So I'm going to call the meeting of the Wright County Board of Supervisors to order. Do I have approval of the tentative agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Um, can we table item number 6?
You can do that when you get down there too. Whatever
Okay.
works.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Minutes of the last meeting, please.
March 9th, 2026, Chairperson Bosch called a regular meeting of the Wright County Board of Supervisors to order at 9 a.m. Members present were Clues, Rasmussen, Bosch, Lukes, and Ellis. Motion by Rasmussen, second by Clues to approve the tentative agenda. Motion carries. Minutes of the previous regular meeting of March 2nd, 2026 were read and approved. Approved claims for payment. The board discussed the tabled item from March 2nd meeting regarding the policy for departmental organizational restructure concerning pay. Ellis recommended not to create a policy and to allow the elected officials and department heads make the decisions for their department. Rasmussen and Clues both agreed with Ellis. There was no action taken concerning the policy. Aaron Budwig, Wright County Economic Development Director, presented the 2026 AARP Community Challenge Grant. The grant would develop the Wright County Age-Friendly Digital and Physical Navigator, which is designed to centralize resource and tourism information for residents age 50 and older. The grant is for $12,500, and the Economic Development Office would manage and communicate with the community. Motion by Clues and second by Rasmussen to approve the submission of the 2026 AARP Community Challenge Grant application for $12,500 and to authorize Aaron J. Budwig, Director of Wright County Economic Development, to act as the official agent for the county regarding the signatures, documents, and administrative requirements associated with the grant. Motion carries. Motion by Ellis and second by Rasmussen to approve Resolution 2026-09 for the Wright County compensation recommendation. By roll call vote, ayes, Clues, Rasmussen, Bosch, Lukes, and Ellis, nays, none. Resolution 2026-09 duly passes and reads as follows. And the resolution is there that was presented. Adam Clemens, Wright County Engineer, presented the resolution 2026-10, submitting a grant application for Region 5 Surface Transportation Block Grant Program, STBG, and commitment of matching funds. Motion by Rasmussen and second by Ellis to approve the resolution 2026-10. By roll call vote, ayes, Clues, Rasmussen, Bosch, Lukes, and Ellis, nays, none. Resolution 2026-10 duly passes and reads as follows. And you can see the resolution there. I'm sitting in my car. My cat is trying to get in here. So I have to close my window and then I'll continue. Okay. Amanda Meyer, Wright County Auditor, discussed the deposit that was made in the Drainage Administrative Fund and usage of those funds. When talking with our auditor from Gardner and Company, it was discussed to have those funds in rural service basic rather than drainage administration. Ellis stated the funds were put in drainage administration fund because the seismic testing could affect the drainage tiles. Myers stated that we can have it in rural service basic fund, and if something were to come up that affects the drainage asset, we can do an internal transfer. The board will consider that this during the next meeting as a resolution, and I did not create a resolution, so that will be on next week. Motion by Clusen, second by Rasmussen to adjourn the meeting. Motion carries.
Any additions or corrections? Hearing none, they will stand approved as read. We received claims. Open forum for public input.
I would move for approval of the claims as presented.
I would second that.
Okay, I have a motion and a second for approving claims. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, now open forum for public input. Anybody on Zoom? Okay. Receive monthly revenue report from the Wright County Sheriff. County car fees and mileage was $2,167.05. County new and renew weapons permits was $920, and copy fees were $15, with a total of $3,102.05.
Move to
Motion to
receive.
approve.
Do I have a second?
I'll
Second.
second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Review and approve the tobacco license for Pop's Pizza and Pub. And we got that in our packet, and everything looks good on that.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the tobacco license for Pop's Pizza and Pub. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. I would accept a motion to on item number 7 to table that until next week. I
Okay.
guess I can make the motion to table that until next week.
Second.
Motion is second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. All right, motion carries. Any old business? We had our, I guess that's meetings. Any new business? Update on meetings.
Well, under new business, I had one thing that I'd like to make the board aware of. I had received a phone call from Christine Oliver, our Veterans Administration officer. And she would ask me if it would be possible for her to use 2 of the rooms over at the old public health building. She has talked to the VA, and they would be able to bring evaluators down here where local residents, if they needed a physical concerning disability or disability application, she would like to be able to provide 2 spaces. Again, that would be once a month. And I've talked to Andy Yackel. I've been over with Chris to that building, and there's definitely office spaces that would work good for that. So I just wanted to know, did anybody from the board have any reservations on allowing the use of that space?
No, that sounds fine.
Okay.
Do
thank
we
you.
need to make any motions on that, like next week?
I don't think we need to. I just wanted to make sure that the board was aware. I mean, it's our building. There shouldn't be any. I just wanted to see if there was any reservations from any of you.
Gotcha.
Security system still works over there, all of that.
All right. Okay, lost my agenda.
Update on meetings.
Yeah, update on meetings. We had the ISAC spring conference this last week, Thursday, Friday. Good to know what they're kind of working on down at the Capitol. So,
Correct. Probably the biggest thing of public interest would be that there's 3 property tax bills in the works: the governor's rendition, the House's rendition, and the Senate rendition. The Senate rendition seems to be the one that ISAC and our Jamie Cashman and Lucas Binkin feel is the most, if we had to work with one, would be the one that we would want to work with. But it doesn't appear that anything has moved from one chamber to the other yet.
yep, correct.
And then
And
this week, remember on Thursday at 4:30, we have an informational meeting on DD 162-7, and that'll be in the supervisor's office there in Clarion.
Yeah, at 4:30, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep. All right. Any other update on meetings? Anything else before the Board of Supervisors?
Ashley, will we move right into the drainage trustees stuff?
I believe so. Is that right,
I'm
Amanda?
ready. Yep, I'm ready. So we're good.
Okay, I would motion to adjourn as the Board of Supervisors.
Second.
A motion and a second to adjourn as Board of Supervisors. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We are adjourned. We will convene as drainage trustees now. Do I have approval of the tentative agenda as drainage trustees?
So moved.
I'll second that.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Meetings of the last, or meeting minutes of the last drainage.
March 9th, 2026, the Wright County Board of Supervisors met in regular session as trustees of the drainage districts with the following members present: Rasmussen, Clues, Bosch, Lukes, and Ellis. Also present were Amanda Meyer, auditor, and Courtney Morris, drainage administrator. Other interested parties via Zoom: Michael. Chairperson Bosch called the regular meeting to order at 9:52 a.m. Motion by Rasmussen, second by Lukes to approve the tentative agenda. Motion carried. Minutes of the previous meeting on March 2nd, 2026 were read and approved. There were no drainage claims for payment needing approval. There was one work order review that was reviewed and approved for DD7 lateral 1. Morris presented the following 3 drainage invoices: Ager Via for $4,900, Jacobson Westergaard and Associates for $3,586.25, and Nine Master for $585. Motion by Clues and second by Ellis to adjourn the meeting. Motion carried.
Any additions or corrections? Those ones will stand approved as read. We have 3 drainage claims. The 3 that she had presented to us last year as invoices. Or
Move for approval.
have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
A motion and a second to approve the claims. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Open forum for public input regarding drainage districts. Anybody on Zoom? Moving along. Review and sign any drainage work orders.
So there is 2. One is for Betty's. I'm not sure who's covering for Betty while she's out. But this is in Wall Lake Township, Section 3, DD 230. It was requested by Ryan and Penny Blackman, stating that the culvert slitted in the ditch, or tilted, west of the house. Also, the ditch intake at the ditch east of the house needs replaced or updated, and the ditch could also be dug out.
Yeah, I think um, I can do this while Betty's gone, but it looks to me like this may be referred to the secondary or to the secondary roads or to the engineer because it appears from the work request that it is work that's in the right of way. But I'll come up to the courthouse after it's open and get a copy of it and get that down to the engineer's office. Again, they may not be able to look at it with the weather that we've had. Probably the ditch is blown back in with snow, but I will take that for action.
Yeah, you might want to come Friday when it's like 60 degrees. Come get that.
Okay.
The next one is for Lynn's supervisor district for DD 77 Maine. It was reported by Ray Stockseth. Intake issues on the north side of the road and or plug tile on the south side of the road, possibly in CRP.
So my question would be, is this part of the right of way?
That would have to be determined by the engineer's office also.
Yeah,
So you'll
and
just have
Okay,
to take it to
and
them.
probably going out and looking at it first, Lynn.
Mhm.
That's what I plan
yeah,
to do. I mean, from the description, it definitely sounds like it.
Yeah. Where the X is marked, it looks kind of like it's right in the road right away.
okay. Yeah, I haven't had an opportunity to look at it, but I'll look at it and I'll get back with you Friday.
Yep.
All right. Review and sign any open drainage leases.
There's just one invoice from Aaron's Brothers. It's for the work order that was submitted by Kyle Moss in DD 97. With a blowout, two blowouts on a 24-inch tile. The total invoice is $1,695.
Vernon Township, I think that would have been Betty also, but I can,
Yes.
I
It's
can,
been done. Betty signed off on it. This is just an invoice
okay, very good.
for the work that was been done.
Okay.
Yep. All right. That is all for drainage. Is there anything else for the drainage trustees? Okay.
Motion to adjourn as drainage trustees.
I have a motion.
I'll second that.
Okay, Lynn can second that. A motion and a second to adjourn as drainage trustees. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, same sign. We are adjourned.